Hi, my name's John. I'm a librarian at ZSR. Today we're going to talk about how to find ebooks and ebook chapters using the ZSR library catalog. We'll start on ZSR's homepage, zsr.wfu.edu. You can go to the library catalog by clicking on the catalog link under the big search bar on the homepage. From anywhere else on the site, you can always use the global navigation bar at the top of the page to get to the catalog by going to Find and then Books and More. Since we have a specific task in mind today, let's use the advanced search instead of the basic keyword search. Fun fact, the technology that runs our library catalog is about 20 years old, so it's not able to handle the really complex searches you could manage in, say, EBSCOhost databases. Even when you're in the advanced search interface here, it's best to keep your searches relatively simple. In this case, let's assume that we're doing some research on the question, how does caffeine impact human health? We'll begin our search just using the keywords caffeine and health. Since we're only looking for ebooks today, scroll down and select the format ebook. Let's also select the language English. When we are ready, we'll click the Find button to start the search. Notice that the results list defaults to sorting your results by relevance. If your topic is time-sensitive, maybe something like marijuana legislation, which changes often, then you'll probably want to sort by date descending to see the most recently published materials on top. However, for this topic, we'll stick with relevance sorting. Be sure to scroll through all the results to see which ebooks are the best for answering your research question. Our search today returned 45 results, so we would need to scroll down to the bottom and click through all 3 pages of results if we want to see everything. In our case, the first result, the ebook Caffeine and Health Research, seems highly relevant to our research question. You can see a few details about the book from the results page, but let's click on the title of the book to see all the details. Here's the record page for our ebook. This is where we can see all the information about who created the material, what it's about, and how to access it. To access an ebook, look for the words Online Access and click the following link. From there, you'll need to sign in to your WFU account to be allowed to access the ebook. Only students, faculty, and staff at Wake Forest University are able to access our ebook collection. If you get to this step and you're logged into a personal Gmail account, you may need to log out of that and into your WFU account first to authenticate. This ebook, like most of our ebooks, comes to us through the database ProQuest eBook Central. From this page on that database, we can either choose to directly read the book online, go straight to a particular chapter that interests us, or download portions of the book to read later. One thing to note is that you usually won't be able to download the entire ebook to keep forever. For most of our ebooks, if you want to download the whole book, your downloaded file will expire after a certain amount of time. For this book, it's 1 year. For many of our ebooks, you'll be given 5 minutes on this page to browse your selection before you receive a pop-up box that says, "Would you like a free loan?" If you say yes, you'll be given access for anywhere from 1 to 7 days, depending on the book and our agreement with its publisher. If you need it longer than that, don't worry. You can request more loans after the first one expires. That about covers it. ZSR has over 970,000 ebooks in our catalog. By following these steps, hopefully you'll always be able to find a few that are helpful in your research. If you have any questions about finding ebooks, ask a librarian. You can email us at askzsr@wfu.edu. That's askzsr@wfu.edu. See you next time.